What's up guys, it's Jaiden here and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to do a tutorial for another scooter trick, and we're going to start off with the most simple trick, which is a tail whip. But before we do so, we just want to clarify a few things. We know there are like a million videos on YouTube how to tail whip, but still we decided to do it because, especially for one of us, it was really a hard process to learn this trick, and I really want to give some tips and tricks so you don't have such a stressful time to learn it and you have more fun learning this new trick. So let's get right into it. Enjoy. Now you probably know this already, but of course you gotta get those bunny hops down. You really need to get somewhat height, and you really have to be stable with your scooter and land stable so you know how to tail. It's really essential so that you get your bunny hop safe so you can progress onto the next trick. Of course though, it's not important that you get too high so you lose your scooter in the air, but get a decent height, so maybe half a meter, and really be sure that you have your scooter with you and that it's not only you that is jumping but your scooter is jumping with you. Otherwise you're gonna probably land incorrectly and fall off your scooter, which is gonna result in you getting hurt or you like failing your trick. Okay, for now we're gonna pause jumping and start to practice kicking the deck. So first of all, you have to decide if you go goofy or regular, and if you want to kick it with the back foot or the front foot. Now after you decide this, you want to start just practicing by kicking it and then landing it next to you. Do you have to jump on the deck or be on the deck when kicking it? Just try to kick it and use your hands to get it around like this. Even though it's more natural for most people to kick the deck with your back foot, as you get more leverage out of the scooter, you can also do it with your front foot. So you just gotta try out the two options, see what is more comfortable for you and with what technique you can get more power into the deck. Also, while practicing kicking the deck, don't forget to keep the bars very near to you and don't really fling the deck out, but rather turn it near to you. This way you have more control and the deck comes around faster. Now after you've done a few of those and you feel confident with them, you can start trying to kick it, and as soon as it comes down, you jump on the deck and land it and try to roll on if that's possible too. Now after this, you really start to get the feeling of landing, like kicking and landing your tail whip, but still easy and doable. And also once you do this, you can start jumping earlier and earlier before you jump, before you land, and jumping higher. So you really get the feeling of using your hands and getting the deck around in air using your hands. Now you can really practice this arm movement by doing the following shown here, but you should also do it not only there but also doing practicing the tail whip, so you get a feeling of how it is with kicking and with landing the tail whip. But it's basically how you use your arms, only your arms, not your whole body, to get the deck around, putting your hands up and down, up and down, up and down in the rhythm to really spin the deck fast and efficiently. Now while practicing these tricks shown before, you now want to start practicing from jumping the deck and kicking the deck while jumping. And now you don't have to land it. Don't even try to land the try to land the tail whip. All you have to do is just kick the deck. So jump up, kick the deck, and try to get it around as much as you can before jumping on the ground. The deck's probably gonna land 20 centimeters next to you or farther, but that doesn't matter as long as you kick the deck and really use your arms to move the deck around. Also, just a quick extra, the nearer you get to landing the tail whip, you can also try to land it with one foot, which is helpful as you get kind of a feeling how to land on the deck, but still don't have to stress out too much or it's too uncomfortable to land on the deck. So try to land it with one foot and then try to practice more and more all of these practices to become nearer and to complete the tail whip. Now all you gotta do is practice kicking the deck and jumping on it, practice your arm movement to get the deck around, and also practice jumping and kicking the deck. And the more you practice the tricks, the more you can get closer to tail whip, which in the end is gonna look like this. However, I still have some tips and refinements for you, which is going to make the learning process a lot shorter and which is going to help you learn the tail whip a lot quicker. So the first tip I want to give you is really that when you jump, is that you jump centrally. You don't want to jump to the front, to the back, to the side, because that's really going to influence how you control your scooter and how the deck goes around. So as long as you jump centrally and to the front and your body weight is centrally, you're really going to have an easy time to turn around the deck and land again on the right spot. Now the second tip is, which I really didn't consider or really never use, that you really need to use your bars. Your bars and your hands are really important in the tail whip. It's not just the kick is just the intro to the spin. You really have to use your bars and your hands to get the deck around. Believe me, it's really important. Now lastly, and I know this is so cliche and like everybody says it, but really stay on the trick and never give up, because I really had so much struggles and I almost cried sometimes when trying to do this trick. It's really important that you stay on it and practice every day and believe you're gonna achieve it as long as you're confident and you're passionate about this. So keep going, guys. So thanks guys for watching. I really hope this tutorial improved your skills. Leave in the comments down below if this tutorial helped you improve your tail whip, and leave some other comments related to scootering. And also, if this really helped you, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to support us, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Took so many losses, I had to stop counting. Baby, I'm just